I have been traveling for powerlifting for 10 years, and these are my top 5 tips for getting the most out of your meet. Before I move on, let me know in the comments your biggest travel mistakes, and if you want to get stronger and smarter about your lifting, make sure to hit that follow button. Tip 1, if you're flying, make sure that everything you need for your meet goes in your carry-on. Luggage goes missing all the time, and if something happens to your luggage, you want to make sure that you can still compete. If you lose your toiletries, if you lose your regular clothes, it's a little bit annoying, but you can replace those things. Replacing your squat shoes, replacing your SBD belt, that's hard. 2, if you're crossing time zones, make sure you have a plan for the jet lag. If you're only crossing 1 or 2 time zones, it's probably not a big deal unless you're lifting early in the morning or late at night. However, if you're crossing a large number of time zones, having a plan to deal with your jet lag is a really good step towards making sure that you can sleep when you get there and you perform at your best when it's time to compete. 3, keep your steps kind of stable. Particularly if you're traveling somewhere exciting, it can be really tempting to go out and be a tourist and do 20 or 30,000 steps a day. If you're already walking 20 or 30,000 steps a day, that might be okay. But if you normally are in the range of 6 to 10,000 steps a day, that's going to have a big impact on the way you feel and your recovery. You can always be a tourist after you compete, but before you compete, you should save it. 4, plan out your food. Particularly if you're going somewhere that does not speak your language or a new country, you can't assume that you're going to have the same food available as you would at home. Of course, you want to keep as many things as stable as possible. So bringing food from home is a good option, but if you choose not to do that, or you're not able to do that, going to a supermarket early and making sure that you can find something that is going to work for you and is going to sit well in your stomach is a really good step. 5, plan to arrive early. Like bags going missing, travel delays happen all the time for reasons that are completely beyond your control. If you're arriving the night before you're supposed to lift, or even the morning that you are supposed to lift, you are not giving yourself enough time to accommodate the delays that happen in travel. Make sure to give yourself some extra buffer time so if something bad happens, you can still make it to your meet on time. If you are traveling to compete for a powerlifting meet soon, particularly if it's the first time, pay attention to these tips and you will get the most out of your powerlifting meet.